Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt and this is all day, everyday preparedness. And today I have a short video for you guys about the importance of growing food. Now we're in the middle of July right now, but I want you to know it's not too late. You can start growing today if you haven't already. So today I'm going to show you some top vegetables that you can still grow right now in the month of July and get a harvest come late September or maybe mid-October. Also stay tuned to the end because I have a special tip of where I get some of my seeds from. They're all natural, all organic, and non-GMO. So stay tuned. Number one is green beans. Now, depending on the variety, this normally takes about 60 to 70 days until harvest. Now, after harvest, you can freeze these or you can can these and add them to your long-term food storage or to your prepper pantry. Now, we've all seen the high prices and empty shelves, so why not grow your own food and provide a little food security? And if you don't have a ton of space, if you have limited space, all you really need is a 6x6 space somewhere on your lawn. Now, you'll be surprised just how much you can grow in that small space. Now, you may not be able to grow everything that I'm about to cover in a 6x6 space, but this can apply to almost every vegetable that I'm about to cover. Moving on to number two is sweet corn. Now, depending on the variety, you can normally get a harvest somewhere between 60 to 100 days. Now, since the growing season is getting shorter, since we're in July, make sure that you go with a quicker growing variety. Now, corn doesn't need much maintenance at all, and it's one of the easiest crops to grow. Now, corn does love warm weather, so it should do well with the heat of July and August. Just make sure that all your plants that we're going to cover are getting plenty of water. Okay, number three is cucumbers. Cucumbers normally take right around 50 to 70 days until you can harvest them. So this crop works great with our July planting time and our early to mid-September harvest time. Now, cucumbers also thrive in warm weather, but just need plenty of water to grow nice big fruits. Now, moving on to number four is potatoes. Now, this is by far one of the hardiest, if not the hardiest vegetables that you can grow. Potatoes normally can take anywhere between 90 to 120 days of maturity depending on the variety. Now, keep in mind that we're already in mid to late July, but don't worry if you get started this week, you can still get a decent harvest. So you need to get started soon as possible. Now, you may not be able to go the entire 90 to 120 days. You may have to cut that short depending on your grow zone. Now, if your area gets colder much faster, then you may realistically have to harvest them in late September. But again, as long as you're getting some potatoes, that's better than no potatoes. So small potato harvest is better than no potatoes. Moving on to number five is tomatoes. Now, tomatoes love the sun and they can tolerate brutal heat of July and August. Now, depending on where you live, they're going to do fine well into September as well. And also, depending on the variety of tomatoes, they can take anywhere from 60 to 100 days. Now, since we're racing against time again to the end of the outdoor growing season, you want to purchase mature tomato plants, and that'll be from your local nursery, your garden center like Lowe's or Home Depot. Now, if you live in a higher or warmer growing zone, you will still be perfectly fine to start these from seed, but you may have to finish them off indoors as we move closer to fall and winter. Now, number six is carrots. Carrots normally take anywhere between 70 and 80 days. So this fits right into our planting schedule with a deadline of September or October. Carrots really don't need that much maintenance. The main thing for them to thrive is loose, rich soil. And I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watered mine all that well because they don't need too much water and we haven't had that much rain. And here's a little clip of when I harvested some just actually today. Also, you guys can let them sit in the ground if you like and let them overwinter, which will make them even sweeter if you harvest them next spring. Number seven is beets. Now, beets normally can be harvested around 50 to 60 days. Beets are pretty fast growers and they can be preserved in many different ways. Beets are also rich in vitamin B. So you want to add beets to your list of vegetables to grow this week or as soon as you can. All right, numbers 8, 9, and 10 are considered cool weather crops. Now, you want to get these planted this coming week or in the next few weeks. That way they'll get off to a good start and they can withstand the heat of July and August. But of course, they're going to mature into September, October, and maybe even early November. And I'm talking about broccoli, cabbage, and kale. Now, a 6x6 plot is probably not going to be enough space to grow these, so you're going to need more space. But I wanted to add these in because this is these are great versatile vegetables that pretty much go with any salad or soup or as any side dressing to any recipe or dish that you're going to be cooking. So again, you will need some larger space than the 6x6 plot, but if you have that space, go ahead and get these started. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you where I purchase a lot of my seeds from, and I get them from a seller on eBay. Believe it or not, eBay is still relevant, and I love eBay. But anyway, their name is called The Seed Plant. Now most of their seeds only cost $1.29 per pack, and they normally arrive in just a few days after you order them. And for that $1.29, I think you're getting like 200, 250, or maybe even 300 seeds per pack, so it's really a great deal. Again, they're all organic and non-GMO, and I just want to state I'm in no way affiliated with this seller, but I can vouch for their quality and the germination rate of their seeds. Again, I've been using them for about the past year or so, maybe even a little longer, and they have excellent seeds. So if you are planning to grow in this late season of summer into fall, or maybe even you're going to do some growing next spring, I would recommend that you look this person up or this seller up, again called The Seed Plant on eBay. They have some great deals for pretty much all vegetables that you can think of. I guess they have like a small family farm. They save the seeds and then they sell them out to us consumers. But anyway, they do a great job. So also, if you're watching this video, I do hope that you take advantage and grow some of your food now before the end of the outdoor growing season. Again, you can never grow enough food. Even if you have enough for yourself stocked up and you've done all your freezing, you've done all your dehydrating, you've done all your canning, or if you're fortunate enough to have a freeze dryer and you've done all that, you can always gift your food out that you grow to someone else that's in need. So it's a great way, again, to help others in need, right? Because there's going to be a lot of people, again, there's already a lot of people that are struggling with these high prices and inflation. So if you can be a difference in this world, why not be the difference? Well, guys, that's going to be a wrap for this video. I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank everyone for being here. Thank you to my subscribers. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you join my team here at All Day, Everyday Preparedness. But with that being said, guys, continue to prepare. Get growing some vegetables now while you still have time. And as always, be blessed.